It's been an issue all season long as you think about the way that Bill Belichick's had to handle this. And it's been disappointing for him. They talked about that leading into missing out on the playoffs. But, Dan, what do you think they should do to fix this quarterback problem in New England?
They first got to answer both Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels. Did they enjoy having, for the first time, a dual threat quarterback? A guy that can use in more than just a drop back pass game. Because if Josh McDaniels is like, nope, I didn't like it. It doesn't fit the way I want to call offense, doesn't fit our brand or our style of football play, I didn't just do it well then I think the first thing they do is they call the San Francisco 49ers. What's it going to cost to get Jimmy G back? The second thing they do is they call the Detroit Lions. Okay, where are you with Matthew Stafford? Those two organizations, I think, are at least worthy of having the conversation with, can we upgrade at our position, right? And so the New England could walk in. They got a little cap space, and both those guys can step in and play well. If they want to go to the draft and play the traditional road, maybe it's Kyle Trask out of Florida. Called a couple of his games. He fits that mold. Now let's say Josh McDaniels is like, you know what? I loved it. I loved having the dual threat quarterback. I don't think you can get Zach Wilson out of BYU in the draft, but Trey Lance, you can. You might be able to get Trey Lance. And we know that they're not scared of drafting a small school quarterback. They did it with Jimmy G. So if he liked that and he wants to really evolve with it, I could absolutely see them taking a guy like Trey Lance in the first round. Either way, they got to support him better than they did at the end of Tom Brady's run and then this year with Cam.
Yeah, I agree, Dan. The context that I'm going in is the fact that they do get that figured out. Look, everybody know if you don't have a quarterback, you ain't winning in this league. That's a benign point. My point is this. I don't think New England is as far as people think they are. Yes, Buffalo got better. Yes, Miami is better, like they were supposed to. They had enough damn time to do it. Now you have Bill Belichick, who needs to make sure his offseason is better than anyone that he's ever had. And one, because of obviously Tom Brady leaving, but also you had 8 opt-outs. Man, listen, this team was the one hit by COVID-19 harder than anybody. We look at the number of starts, but not only the number of starts, the production. The production. And a guy that's not on that list as well is Van Noy, who's playing well in Miami. So listen, there's a lot of work to be done. And we know that Bill Belichick is a great coach. Now this will be his fantastic opportunity to show us the type of GM he is when you have to actually rebuild from a certain extent. So I'm not necessarily worried about the New England Patriots on the field once you get the guys in place. I trust that Bill Belichick can get these guys coached up and perform at a high level and be competitive again. My concern is, can you get the guy you need to be the signal caller? And if so, New England will be right back in that thing next year. Then they'll be vying for a playoff spot, if not trying to win their division.
Golly, Marcus, it just ain't that easy, man. And this has been the cool thing about New England, right? New England has fooled us all, right? New England has tricked us into thinking that people go to 9 Super Bowls in 2 decades. Yeah. They've tricked us into thinking that winning 6 is easy, right? And you got to remember, a huge reason New England was always in the playoffs and always had a bye, Buffalo was bad. Miami was bad. Yes. New York was bad. Does it seem like Miami's going to be bad? Does it seem like Buffalo's going to be bad? And so it's all incumbent on Bill Belichick to say, I'm going to get in this lab and me and my dog going to sit in my kitchen with my computer on draft day and figure this thing out a little bit better than we figured it out this year or the year before or the year before that. Because part of the reason Tom Brady wanted to go elsewhere, part of the reason Tom Brady was looking for friends and weapons is because Bill Belichick ain't give him none. Right. Bill Belichick didn't surround him with the type of people he needed. And the one thing Bill Belichick is going to have to do in rebuilding this team, which he's never had to do, is rebuild it without Tom Brady, is restructure it without that one piece being there to say, I'm the GOAT. I've been there and done that, and I'll take less money to help you build what you need for us to win. That's over, right? That time is gone. Now you're the underdog. Now you're the guy that got to figure out how to catch people, and you got to do that without your safety net, without the dude you built this with. And that's different. That's difficult. And I know we're saying that, it took it took Buffalo and Miami long enough. It might take New England long enough, too. I think Bill deserves the chance. He deserves the opportunity. He's earned us for us to let him get it done, but it won't just be a walk in the park.
You guys, it's also a chance for Josh McDaniels to prove that he could really develop a quarterback if it comes to that. He hadn't really had to do that either.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.